What's up, guys, and welcome back to Subnautica. Okay, so I've been doing some work in the background because this island where this giant building is actually has diamond in some of the deposits here. So I went ahead and went back to the pod and made a laser cutter and went to a couple of wrecks and got some new blueprints. So I suddenly don't have a knife again. How do I keep not having a knife? That's really getting annoying. But it's okay, because today we're going to go and we're going to explore this building. However, first we have to go inside our new base. So I built a base here. I regret it. To be perfectly honest, this is not a good place for a base to be. And I discovered that the hard way. What I actually probably need to just do is get rid of this this foundation slab here, because sometimes whenever I exit the base, I get stuck in it. I don't know why it does that, but it does. So right now, you come in here, you see we've got 2 grow beds, all with fruit. We've got lockers. We now have the med station here. I got the battery charger. I found that on one of the wrecks and I was able to cut open. So I've been able to recharge all of my batteries. I've got a new fabricator here. And I've got all the materials to build the propulsion cannon, the mobile vehicle bay, and the sea moth. I managed to find all of that. Once again, out in the out with all the red grass. That's where all that was. So I have all the materials here to build those. I've also got these artifacts, which I found another one in front of what I think is the entrance to the building, because I believe you actually need it to get inside. But what I'm coming over here for is that I need, before we go in, we need to get some water. And, and I found a fish called Reginald here around the mountain. Now, I have had a lot of issues around this island, because apparently everything around the island wants to kill you. So there's been a lot of issues. Okay, so some salt, and I'm gonna make some cured. We're gonna come here. We're gonna make a cured Reginald, and I'm making the cured versions because I believe they last longer. They don't necessarily give you more sustenance, but you can carry them with you longer. Usually, I don't kill the fish at all whenever I pick them up. And because, like, whenever you saw, like, they weren't dead, I could have released them back out into the water, and they would have been fine. But because I'm going in here and I know I'm not going to be able to come back out to Fabricated, because look at this place. This place is fucking huge. I have no idea how long this is going to take, and I did say we were going to do this on this episode, so that's what we're doing. Even though I have all the materials to build the sea moth and the propulsion gun, you're telling me to do this. Oh, I didn't know I could do this. Okay, more data. So, like, this, I think, is a force field of some kind. And you come to this and insert artifact. Yeah, so see, I need the purple artifact to actually get in here. And now you can see I have not actually explored this place because I still had to get the artifact to get in here. There was one sitting like right here. And that's what I saw that, and then whenever it opened up, you saw that there was like that purple, the same symbol. That's why I just assumed. Now things have been getting a little stuttery. What is this? Artifact, another artifact terminal. Scans indicate structure is composed of metal alloy and is unpredictable integrity. No match is found in database performing structural analysis. Okay, so that. Oh man, I don't have a weapon, but I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe that there's actually nothing that wants to kill me inside here. So I don't think I need a weapon. Besides, there's not really any weapons in the game. There's the knife, which isn't really that great, because apparently you randomly drop the damn thing. Analysis patterns of walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required. Okay. Oh. Identified a background message being broadcast throughout the facility. Partial translation available. Message reads... warning, unidentified craft in orbit of the planet will be destroyed. Fa prevent the... Okay. So actually it sounds like the Aurora may have been shot down. In order to do something. I don't know. Data terminal, unknown language, attempting translation. Oh. I didn't know you were going to talk to me. Okay. Well...
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, so apparently it's translated that message. Okay, there's something over there. A little green block over there. I need to check that out. I'm also trying to keep an eye on my frickin' food and water situation so that I don't, you know, start... Okay. Ion crystal. Can I make more of you? No, it doesn't look like I can make more, but I can take it. It kind of looked like a creeper from Minecraft. Okay, so I have an ion crystal, whatever the hell that is. Okay. I actually scanned one of the purple artifacts, and I was able to... it let me know that I'm actually able to create those. Now... And I feel like... Let me double check. Yeah, you see I've got a lot of blueprints now. Yeah, so... Okay, so the ion crystal is one of the things in it. And like I said, diamonds are actually on this island. So that's interesting. There's another one over here. Okay, I'm gonna need to look up and see what those are. Can I do anything with this? No, you're just there. Okay, that's cool. I'm sure if I was actually reading these data entries, which I should probably go in and do. Unknown language, attempting translation. So let's just jump straight into that. Alien weapon schematic. This data set appears to be a multi-dimensional schematic of some kind. By mapping the pattern to three-dimensional space, it is possible to gather a basic understanding of the super weapon's internal workings, which may help identify a way to disable it. Construction material. The facility's unknown construction material is identified as ultra-hard, non-reactive metal amalgam. Synthesized from off-world materials, there is no indication that it can be damaged nor destroyed by known means. Interesting. Okay. Super weapon. Is this like... Okay, like I said earlier, it looked like a big turret. Is this just a giant... Is that what this is? Is this actually a massive cannon that's meant to shoot things out of the sky? The schematic indicates the weapon has powered by separate self-sustaining power plant located elsewhere on the planet. The location is not listed, but there is evidence the designers intend to harness the planet's natural thermal energy. Okay, one thing I do know is that there is a lava zone in the game. Like somewhere, you have to like travel deep underground. You have to get all sorts of different vehicles that will allow you to get down into the depths because the pressure is so high. But I know there is a lava zone, so perhaps that's what they're talking about. There's a facility like the big turret here that's just a power plant down in the lava zone. That could be interesting. The facility consists of the upper engineering section where the schematic was found, and control room, which is accessed via security sealed elevator shaft or a separate underwater moon pool. Okay. The control room in the lower section houses the only known way to interface with the weapon. However, the schematic does not detail the operation procedure, installed security measures. Okay, so most likely I'm going to locate a control panel as I travel through here. The device appears to be alien origin, connection. Doesn't actually say anything. Alien data terminal. This terminal was discovered in the alien facility that shot down the Aurora. Okay, so this did shoot down the Aurora. Matches no known technologies, blah, 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 blah. Further, okay, so more data required, and that's about the artifact. Okay, so it looked like this facility did shoot down the Aurora. And like I said, I was starting to say, it sounds like I'm going to find a control panel somewhere in the facility that... What am I looking at? Your best probability of disabling this facility is to achieve access by the control room in the lower section. Okay, so there's a gun. So like this entire facility is just a giant cannon for blowing ships out of the sky for whatever reason. And okay, oh, that's disturbing. Okay, I'm not enjoying that. Okay, insert artifact. I don't have an artifact. Oh, for the door here. Okay, so I need to go back. I need to go back to the base. Can I go up this? Okay, looks like I can go up this. But this facility, I have to shut down this facility in order to be able to escape the planet because it shoots down anything that comes in range. I don't know why, it just does. Most likely, what I'm going to end up having to do, based on the data I have, what it sounds like I'm going to have to do is I will be able to find the control room, but I will not be able to access the controls themselves. So because I won't be able to access the controls, or for whatever reason I won't be able to interface with the controls, I will have to go to the power facility that should be in either the lava zone or somewhere where there's a lot of heat. I'll have to go to the power facility and disable it, and in so doing, disable this facility. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. I could be wrong. I could come in, I could find the control panel, and I could shut everything off, and then I could play the game. Oh shit. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'm inside. I would be able to. I'd be able to play the game, go into my messages, and access the events that end of the game, and then win. I guess. Ideally, I want. How long have I been recording? Not very long. I still want to explore more of the facility. Like I said, God damn, he is so slow. Okay, here's the door. I do need to get... I'm going to get the other two artifacts. I didn't think I was going to need them both.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
To be able to access... Nope, that's the wrong... Oh, shit, that was the right one. Yeah, I'm going to grab both of the artifacts because it sounds like I might need them. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drink that, and I'm going to eat him. Okay, so I'm back up to... Oh, see, this is what I was talking about. I'm stuck in the fucking foundation. So then I have to go back in here and hop back out. It's ridiculous. So what I need to do is... Actually, let's just go ahead and... Must be deconstructed first. What's attached? Is it the hatch? The hat? Or yeah, I think it might be the hatch. Okay, so looks like I can't do that. Okay, so I'll head back down the elevator and open the door, and we'll continue on from there. Okay, so we're back down here now. Is this a button? Is this... No, it's just a thing. Insert artifact. Okay, that turns off the door. There's another one from this side. Okay, okay. So they said that the data pad that we read earlier said that there was a moon pool, and it looks like this is that moon pool. You know what? You could fit a pretty massive ship in here. I know that later on in the game, there is a vehicle called the Cyclops that you can get. Right now, I have the blueprints for the engine because they're actually located around this facility. But, ooh, wow, this place gets complicated. I have the blueprints for the engine because, like I said, they're right outside where my base is. And there's another crystal over there. So, So I've got the engine, but I still need to get, I want to say it's like the control panel and the, oh God, what's it called? The control panel and the hull. Like, I still need the blueprints for those before I can build it. So, and it's one, again, it's one of those things that's made from the mobile vehicle. Is this a Stargate? This looks like a Stargate, but not an activated Stargate. How do I, do I push you? No? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not implemented into the game yet. Or maybe I actually access it from a different facility. Maybe, I actually access this from the power facility, and it brings me here instead of, but because you have to work to get there, you don't have access to it from this end. Maybe that's, Okay, so I have to find out where that other facility is. I'm gonna have to read up on that, you know, between videos. But we're still working our way to the control room, which should, in theory, be. Oh, there's another artifact over there. Let's go grab that real quick. Pick up purple artifact. Now, what I'm curious about is because it specifies that this is the purple artifact. Is the purple artifact only good at this facility? Like, is the only way I can get... Oh, there's a door up there. Maybe that's not a door. The only way to get... Is it like, you get the purple artifacts, and it allows you to get in and out of this facility, but maybe the other facilities use a different artifact as, like, their key, kind of like, you know, like back in the day, I want to say it was like Pac-Man. It was like you had the blue key, the red key, the green key, and they all access different things. Now this is a door. This is just a shield, right? Yeah, this is just a shield. And that's why they gave me the artifact downstairs. Shut you down. Yes? Okay. So, like, you can get the purple artifact that accesses this facility, but maybe I need, you know, like a yellow artifact or a green artifact in order to be able to... Oh, that looks like master control. In order to be able to access the other facilities. That's something that might be implemented. If I was designing the game, that's what I would do. I would make it so that, like, there's different color artifacts to access different facilities. I'm pretty sure that's the control panel up there, but I want to see if there's, like, anything down here. And like I said earlier, there doesn't seem to be any enemies in this place whatsoever. It just looks like it's an abandoned base that happens to be here. It might be, it's probably like an automated system, you know, something's in orbit, shoot it down, that kind of shit. To protect whatever it is that they're doing here, or were doing here. So okay. Okay, we'll get back to you. Is there anything around here? Any more of them ion crystals or artifacts? No? Okay. Big red button. Disable weapon system. So, push the button. What? Oh, no. Maybe I was wrong. And now there are enemies in the facility. Ow. Translation area warning. Infected individuals may not disable the weapon.
Broadcasting a message. Translation reads, warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine.
Okay. So the planet's under quarantine.
Scans of available alien data indicate the presence of a second facility elsewhere on the planet. Evidence suggests it is located 800 meters below sea level, approximately 1 kilometer southwest of this installation. Information recorded to data bank.
Interesting. Okay. So so now Sarah is telling me where where the next facility is. 1 kilometer to the southwest. Now, the problem I have is I don't have a compass.
Integrating new PDA.
Disease research facility. No. Databank. Disease research facility. This device contains functional information regarding a second alien facility on the planet. Disease research facility. Personnel 7. Function live specimen study. Objective synthesis of antidote for highly infectious bacterium designated Karar. Karar. We're gonna go with Karar. That's easier to pronounce. Method: infection of lab specimens with bacteria. Observation of immune response. Surviving specimens sent to primary facility for further analysis. Wait a second. Remote research site to reduce risk of contagion. Offsite thermal power generator. Ground to air weapon system in case of security breach. Okay. So in the event of outbreak, quarantine procedures will be automatically enforced with immediate effect. The ground to air weapon will target all incoming and outgoing craft to prevent the spread of infection off-world. The facility was built at a depth of 700 meters, approximately 1 kilometer to the southwest of the super weapon. Okay. So there's actually 2 more facilities. Or potentially even 3, based on what this says. So there's the ground-to-air weapon system, which is where I am. I'm in the weapon system. I'm in the weapon facility. Then there's the remote research site, which that's what's saying. That's what I think is the 700 meters. The 700 meter depth, approximately 1 kilometer to the southwest. I think that's what that is. So there's the secondary research facility, which is the remote research facility, which they do initial research at for this bacteria. Where they're doing the research for the bacteria. And then there's an additional facility where they do the primary research. So where they take things that are showing, they take specimens that are showing immunities, they take them to the primary research facility where they try to synthesize the cure or really an antibacteria, an antibiotic for this new bacteria, and potentially a 4th research facility, which is, or not a 4th research facility, but a 4th facility that is then the power source for all of the other facilities. That's the impression that I'm getting. Now, they may have combined the power facility and the primary research facility into the same building. It makes sense to do that, or even have them adjacent to one another. Having the primary research facility adjacent to the power plant, because in the event of catastrophic failure at another site, you still would be able to save all your data at the primary facility, and you would want it to have the most direct access to power. So it's either the primary research facility and the power facility are the same place, or they are somewhat adjacent to one another down in the lava zone. So the problem I have now is going to be breathing at that depth of 700 meters. I have to make it down 700 meters, which is going to be a bit of a task, because I believe, I'm not positive, but I believe that the Seamoth comes with a default depth of 200 meters before it's at crush depth, and then I believe there's like something that you can build or something like that will allow it to go all the way down to 300 meters, but that's as far down as it's going to go. I know that the Cyclops, the large submarine that I have the engine for, that one's going to be that's going to be something that'll allow me to get really deep. And I know that there's, once again, pressure compensators for that vessel as well to let it go down as far as possible. And then there's a suit. There's like it's essentially a mech walker that you can put together, and I think it actually has the most extreme depth of any of the vehicles. Like, you'll be able to get Cyclops like so close to this point, but then you have to go even deeper, and you have to and then you get into the suit, and it's actually able to traverse the deepest sections. I think I'm not sure about that. I think that's how it works. But I could be wrong. So what I need to do now is I actually need water and food. Okay, so we're gonna put these in here. And we're going to put the purple artifact away as well, because it's going to be a while before I can actually get to these other facilities. So we're going to do that, and now we're going to come over to the locker, and I'm going to pick up all of this, and let's pick up a couple more batteries. I'm going to pick up all of that, and now, in preparation for the next episode, why am I being told? Okay, that's great. I don't need that. What I do need is the propulsion cannon. Alright, so I have the propulsion cannon now. I don't need it active. And I need the mobile vehicle bay. Now with the mobile vehicle bay... Okay, so I've actually, once again, like I said earlier, I've picked the wrong place for my base. Because there are massive, giant sea snakes. I don't know exactly what they're called. I'll look it up. But there's massive sea monsters that very much want to eat me, and I can't outswim. And I even with the sea glide, I can't get away from these big fuckers. So I'm hoping that the sea moth will allow me to be able to get away from them. Oh, but they're on the other side of the island over there. On this side of the island, there's those little bitey fish that were in the red grass area. Those little bastards are all over the place over here. There's something going on right over there. I don't know what that is. Release vehicle. Oh. Okay, so those were schools of fish. Okay, just real quick, we're gonna get out of that because, like I was trying to say, there's those little bitey fish that like to rip into me as much as they can, and oh damn, you're fucking huge. Let's put you on number 5. But there's another thing. There's this really weird thing that it's got. It kind of looks like a person, but with like T-Rex arms and then tentacles that come out of its ass. But it makes portals and it can teleport. And it's very aggressive. It does not like me at all. And it's swimming around out here too. So there's a bunch of things that are trying to kill me out here. Okay, so I kind of wish you were turned the other way. Let's climb up on you. And use vehicle bay, vehicles, sea moth. And please drop it in the water, please drop it in the water, please drop it in the water, please drop it in the water. I set it where I did because I wanted it to drop out there. But, okay, and now we have... ooh, I can pick it back up. That's convenient. I didn't think I'd be able to pick it back up. Okay, so... I'm gonna put it in a locker too. Because I can. So, okay, so it has its own locker now. So I've still got a cured Reginald. I need some more water. And next episode, we're gonna go to the Aurora. We're gonna go back to the Aurora, and we're gonna explore it some more. And now, I say that for 2 reasons. So let's go in real quick and save. And okay, so there's 2 reasons I'm going to the Aurora. One is because I want to see. I believe that the mech suit is actually on the Aurora. That's where you get the plans for it. So that's the main reason why I'm going there, is to get the plans for that. There might also be some more Cyclops blueprints there. I don't know. I'm really not sure about that. But we're gonna go see if we can get some more Cyclops blueprints. We're gonna try to get as many plans as we can up at the Aurora. But the second reason that we're going there is because in my trips whenever I was gathering up materials and I found some of the other wrecks, I found 2 new kinds of suit. So right now I'm wearing the radiation suit, and I need the radiation suit because the Aurora is leaking radiation. But apparently there is a way that you can repair the Aurora, like the engine or something like that. There's a way that you can repair that, and it will stop leaking radiation after a couple of days. So whenever that happens, I don't need to wear the radiation suit anymore. I can then build one of the other suits. Now, one of them is the still suit, which allows you, which like recycles your body fluids. So, I mean, I guess, but basically it makes it so that I don't lose hydration as quickly if I wear this suit. Is basically what happens. So, it'll I don't know if it's going to line up like hydration with the food decay or if it's going to make it superior. I don't know, but it makes hydration last longer. And then there's the reinforced dive suit. And I know I need the reinforced dive suit whenever I go into the lava zone, maybe even at the other facility that's supposed to be a kilometer away. I don't know what that's going to be, but what that depth will do to my character. But I know if I'm going out there that I definitely want to have the reinforced dive suit. So wearing the radiation suit right now isn't doing me any good, because I have better suits that I can be wearing. So I need to go back to the Aurora, and I need to fix it so that it's not leaking radiation anymore. So that's the mission for next episode, is to get to the Aurora, to get inside, to repair the radiation leak, and hopefully find some more stuff since I've got the laser gun now, or the laser cutter, I should say. Now, the only issue that I'm looking at right now is that apparently I have dropped my knife again. I don't know how that keeps happening, but apparently I've dropped the knife again. So I actually have to go make a new knife again, and so that I can fight the crabs on the walk up into the Aurora. So that's gonna be next episode. Hopefully, I'll either be right here at the start of the next episode, and we'll go over to the Aurora, or I'll actually start the next episode at the Aurora with us heading inside. I don't know, but for now, thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this game in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.